Farm NOW experience of the best in agribusiness. Good morning, viewers. We had a small incident and I can't move. It's not movable or it's movable, but it's not suitable. So our programs will be conducted in a non-standard mode. We won't be with those whom we are visiting. We'll take a walk around the farm and we'll be a little static. But in the meantime, our cameraman will film everything and we'll show everyone. Today, we've come to the Voronezh region, Kashirski district, the village of Bovo. We are at a poultry farm. The poultry farm manager is Alexander Dmitrievich Bov. He'll tell us about his journey, how they got to this, and what's happening now. Obviously, we'll ask questions about the processes themselves, what needs to be done, what doesn't. If you can share secrets, that would be great. # chicken farm business, Boskaya Poultry Farm. Alexander Dmitrievich, from the beginning, how did you get to this? In 2000, when the state farm here was ordered to be disbanded, we were able to agree on a lease with the right to buy the facilities and started producing feed for livestock. The feed was good, high quality, which allowed us to sell it at a good price. And so we started to expand, and due to the large amount of waste in the production process, we first started producing feed mixtures. At that time, in 2002, people still raised pigs, cows, everything. It sold very well and we continued. Then they said, why don't we make real feed? Meaning a complete feed, pelleted, everything. The facility was there, we learned it, we started doing it. The first time it was weak, then it got better and better. Currently, we are taking our place in the mid-price segment of the market. The mid-price segment of the market, but the quality of the feed mixture is quite high. When we started with this, the local authorities and the district authorities said that with such feed, it would be good to have some more animals. So they had, but there were no salaries. We decided to open an incubator first. Then when we started incubating, not all the chicks were sold. They decided to do this. They restored the facility. They made a poultry house, meaning you immediately realized that you would be raising poultry. You had nowhere to put them? Yes, there was nowhere to put them. Yes, meaning we wanted or didn't want to. And that's how it happened. First a poultry house. Then they realized it wasn't enough. They started to expand. And that's how it happened. We currently have an incubator, poultry house number 1, small, and poultry house number 2, a bit larger. How many chicks did we start with? You know, the first time we incubated, it was 100 chicks. We bought a good incubator. A farm incubator, really good. They're very simple. I think even a child could operate them. Output was achieved. Everything was good. We started raising chickens. The first time we started slaughtering, we had 8 people for 20 chickens to slaughter, and everyone participated. It was fun, I can say that. It was fun because everyone was working. It's not clear what's happening, but something is happening. And then we realized that people couldn't slaughter them. There were too many. Yes, that's how it began. From 100 chicks, then. They tried the meat, they gave it to their friends, they tried it. Here, they also brought in some hens. They started receiving orders, friends, friendly. The meat is delicious, try it. Try it, everything. And gradually, they started to expand. Tell me, the first 100 chicks. Sales obviously on your terms? How did the business develop after that? Did you intentionally direct it towards expansion, or did it happen naturally? Sales-wise, no one was waiting for us anywhere. Here, it's either good quality, really good feed, or a low price. But you can't achieve high quality at a low price. and everyone understands that. We started, you could say, through word of mouth. Friends, acquaintances, because there were many of them. Then we moved to my dad's stall, which at that time was mainly dealing with fish. That was its foundation, and it still is to this day. We proposed to them. They agreed. We tried it. We've been friends for about 5 years. We are expanding our product range. They're doing the same, expanding sales, meaning they're buying our products happily, generally in large quantities, and they sell them to people who want to eat. Clean meat, delicious meat. I've realized that the main thing is to find a market for consumption. You could say the stores that are selling farmers' products. Besides selling chickens directly, or maybe minced meat, you've come to processing. Do you have your own processing process? How did you get to this? Why? Because broiler chicken meat is produced a lot in Russia. So competition in this area is very high, and I would advise those who want to do this. Only those who are just starting out. Pay attention that if you start raising chickens, then ducks. Our friends in the Belgorod region experimented. It's very simple. It grows quickly, it's much smaller. It gets sick less. And currently, it's in demand because it's considered semi-wild meat. Very tasty. We can't do that because we have land-based poultry, while ducks live in water and they can't live together. According to veterinary rules, it's not allowed. And we had turkeys. They're popular in the Voronezh region and the Kashirsky district. Currently, they've built a large incubator for turkeys. And as far as I know, you can buy day-old turkey chicks, broiler chickens. There are a lot of them, generally. There are a lot of poultry farms, and so competition is very high. I'm not saying you shouldn't do it. Be prepared for very high competition. It's very high. So you went through this. You say that you have a lot of quality certificates. You definitely did something to get them. Yes, of course, because you could say it's not just about wanting to have papers. No, because we're isolating our poultry as if it were home poultry. It doesn't eat growth stimulants. In any case, it has to be like that because by day 60, we raise chickens until day 60. A broiler chicken has matured. The meat has gained its nutritional value, its taste and smell. Our chickens are meat, when served, smells of chickens from the past. Older people may remember this smell. Younger people might find it hard to remember, but the smell is there. Like all real products, it has a distinct aroma. Currently, how many products do you have in your range? 6 types of dumplings. Meatballs, sausages. Dumplings, we tried making them very tasty, but very tasty. Yes, processing and selling a finished product is quite expensive from the perspective of labor processes. Yes. What challenges have you had in your history? We've been doing this a bit. We've had everything. And labor force too. How many people are working? Currently, only 12 people on the farm. And those who do manual labor, 4 out of 12. Yes, I can say that because the range is quite extensive. First, we have excellent products. They know all the products are made in a way that you can eat them. That's the main thing. If you like your product, you'll sell it easily. If you just do it for sale, it will quickly stop selling. Thank God, we don't have that. Definitely, the person responsible for selling the finished products is a very responsible girl. I want to go back to the question about raising chickens. Yes, chickens hatch from eggs. We all know that in Russia, generally, it's usually imported eggs. Right? Yes, tell me, how did you manage that? Where did you get them?